last few weeks?
Yeah, he's moving around great. So is the entire team, and had a good practice today. No jet lag or anything affecting the team. Got here yesterday and hit the field today. Guys look sharp.
And also, can you speak to the importance of his legs opening up maybe the run game, the pass game, and how that helps your offense?
Well, it's going to take everybody. It's going to take everybody in this game. Offensively, starts up front. I believe our guys are in a great position. Quarterback, we're completely confident in. Receivers look good. Tight ends, running backs. It's going to take everybody. Same on defense. It's going to take everybody to stop the potent attack of Alabama. So, and the same for special teams. I think that's going to be a real battle as well in the kicking games.
Well, what's your relationship with Nick Saban, and have you guys had a chance to catch up yet?
Yeah, said hello, and very first-class individual. Nothing but respect for him.
This is the first time you guys went head-to-head, or have you guys went head-to-head in the past?
Yeah, we did. 2019, we faced off in bowl games.
Jim, last week, Blake was saying that he just felt there was something, like the vibe at practice was different, he said. What have you noticed about how practice has gone? And he said it was just really precise. What have you seen from him that night?
Yeah, I mean, it's been good. Guys have been really sharp, very energized. It's all been really good. Locked in, focused. I'm not sitting here today saying we've done everything and anything that we can because there's still a week to go, and I want that feeling on game day that everybody's as confident as they can be and precise in what they're doing, and that's what we're doing. Is it's in a good place. We're just refining it, and looking at everything that we can, and we'll do that right up until game day.
Coach, what does it mean to take this group to Pasadena and the Rose Bowl? First time in a while, but probably the last time under the current pomp and circumstances and everything.
Well, it's huge. I mean, it's right where we want to be. First of all, that's is exactly where we want to be, and our guys have deserve to be congratulated for putting themselves in this position, as does Alabama. Two great programs facing off in a playoff atmosphere. I mean, it's as good as it gets, at this stage. So we're honored, excited to be here, and who's got it better than us? I mean, that's the thing that comes to mind.
And non-football question: what about Disneyland? I mean, you're a California guy. You have any memories of coming to this park?
I've been here so many times. Probably somewhere in the teens, 15, 16 times. But this goes back to Disneyland, the Rose Bowl. Goes back to the real early years, growing up in Ohio and Michigan and Iowa, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years old, waking up on New Year's Day and watching the Rose Bowl. And it was just, your jaws just hanging down. There's a couple feet of snow outside. You're a Midwestern kid. You see the sunshine, the palm trees, the mountains, the parade, the game, the Disneyland, and I want to go there someday. I want to play in that game. So I mean, to have that all come true, to have it come to be real life, it's just feels real blessed. And this is the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. I mean, what a slogan! I mean, they nailed it with that slogan, and I'd agree, especially as a kid. Then once you get to be about 17, 18, 19, or 59, 60, I mean, the happiest place on earth is a winning locker room. So we can be at the happiest place on earth today, and we got a chance to be in the happiest place on earth, which will be a winning locker room at the Rose Bowl.
Probably first time participating in a Disney parade, right?
Yeah, that's the first time being in a parade. I think second parade, lifetime. And so that's a wonderful experience. And smiles, say it all, really. I see it on my family's faces, and all the people here at Disneyland, smiles say it all.
Jim, what's the benefit, and what have you seen from having some early enrollees in practice these last couple of days?
Oh, good. Just good to see the guys. It wasn't but a couple weeks ago And we were like, hey, it's coming fast, and it'll be here in a couple of weeks, and then here we are. It's been a couple of weeks, and now some of them are here. So it's good. They're handling it well. I mean, some of the guys even navigated the airports and the flights by themselves. To be with us and be on the team, it's cool.
Jim, is there any advantage, third straight trip being in the CFP semifinal, but with everything in terms of adversity, what you've gone through this year, do you think this is a more prepared team than maybe the past year?
I think our team is very prepared. They have a one-track mind. Very, very focused on dominating each day, and then going to sleep at night, and waking up and taking on the next day and trying to dominate that. So that's been the mindset of this football team, and I think it puts them in a good place, and they are in a good place. We're going to keep taking that approach one day at a time. And it's been paying off for us, and we'll stick with what got us here.
Well, this gives you a chance to kind of unwind a bit and not think about the game for a couple hours.
Coming to Disneyland? Oh, for sure. We had a really good workout this morning. Guys were not jet lagged, moving around great. And called them up and said, hey guys, we're going to the happiest place on earth, Disneyland. So let's go enjoy it and have fun. And guys that want to stick around till 4 o'clock, we'll have a bus. 5 o'clock, we'll have a bus. I'll personally be on the 6 o'clock bus. Thoroughly enjoying the whole afternoon.
What's it like from your perspective to see them maybe be kids for a little bit and not be playing the biggest game of their lives?
Oh, they're good at that. They're really good at that. They have fun no matter what they're doing. They with their teammates or with people. They're outgoing. They're outgoing guys, and they love life, and they approach it with an enthusiasm unknown to mankind. So, just about whatever setting you put our young people in, they're having fun and enjoying it.
The players were saying all practices, at least for years or smaller, were less physical than in previous years. Why did you feel like that was so important?
I don't know. It's very close. It's very kind of similar. Not surprised they even noticed the difference. There has been a little bit of a difference. Just where our team is and where they're at, and where I think they need to stay there, but also just use it every day, every hour, every minute to cover everything as much as we possibly can, knowing ourselves, knowing our opponent, and getting ready for this game situation.
Jim, one thing that's not different, it's December, NFL rumors again. How do you respond to that?
It's such a one-track mind. That's the way we've gone about things. It's literally whatever day we're in, looking to get the most out of it, dominate the day. Then we'll go to sleep tonight, wake up tomorrow, and see if we can't dominate that day. It's a single-minded group. It's very focused on just taking care of business today and see if we can't do the same tomorrow.
Jim, you've got a history in San Diego, and you finished your career with the Chargers, who have an opening right now. Just what was it like playing for them and for the Spanos family?
Yeah, just a very one-track mind about this game. Right now, just have fun with the family and the team and the players. It's like we're at the happiest place on earth, and we're gonna enjoy ourselves, and then get back to business. See if we can't dominate today. Got some good meetings tonight, and we'll wake up tomorrow and practice. See if we can't dominate that day. This is like straight out of the Jackie Harbaugh playbook. One day at a time, one play at a time, and that's how we're approaching each day.
Blake told me this locker room feels different. Do you agree with that? This locker room, the vibe, feels different than last year's. Do you agree with that?
Oh, the guys, the attitude, the team, it's a very, very mature veteran team. And Blake's been through this now. This is his third year in a row. Same with J.J. McCarthy, Chris Jenkins, so many guys. So you would expect that they would perceive it differently, and and probably just more confident. Once you've done something once, doing it again is I mean you know more. You learn more. You take things from it.
Jim, will you miss the pomp and pageantry of the bowl game? There's been a feeling that 12-team playoffs begins on campus. It's more of like a pro playoff feel than coming in the week of Disneyland. Will you miss that, or do you think the 12-team playoff will change this?
I don't know. I don't know how it works, what the crystal ball is. I mean, but just very thankful to be here at the Rose Bowl. I mean, if it's going to be different going on in the future, I don't know that, but at least we got to be here for this one, Maybe, I mean, just the granddaddy of them all. If I could tell you just the stories and the times I've watched this game, a couple chances to play in it myself, to be a part of it, it's a real honor and really cool. And definitely the Disneyland day is, fun. And take full advantage of that good time.
You touched on the significance of this school with this game, both Chambecler in Michigan and the Rose Bowl. It fits. It seems right. What's the significance of playing in this particular game?
Maybe it's a Michigan thing. I think it's a Midwestern thing. It's like growing up as a Midwestern kid. You got the snow outside. I mean, you haven't seen the sun for about maybe sometimes 30 or 45 days sometimes. And then to turn on that television set and see the Rose Bowl and the mountains and the sunshine and the palm trees. I'm sure that's why people moved here, in the 60s and 70s and 50s and 80s. They grew up like me, like watching this game and going, yeah, I really want to go there someday. And here we are. It's a great feeling. It's like, who's got it better than us kind of feeling.
Coach, once upon a time we had a conversation about Joey Chestnut and whether or not competitive eating's a sport.
I remember that.
Yeah,
I remember that.
You had a very strong stance on it, which I loved. Tomorrow,
what's my stance at the time?
It is competitive eating. It's a sport.
Definitely.
He's an athlete.
There's no doubt about it.
Okay, so tomorrow night, your guys get to kind of prove that same theory in the Beef Bowl. Can you give me your thoughts on it? Who's going to be, the guy that shines in the Beef Bowl tomorrow night?
Yeah, I would. I have no idea. We did a hot dog eating contest.
Oh.
We did a trip. We did a trip. Jeff Percy was in it.
Okay.
And another offensive lineman, Andrew Gentry. I mean, two of the biggest guys on our team. So let me set the stage.
Yes.
We're at a Washington Nationals baseball game. We got hot dogs. We created a hot dog eating contest between Andrew Gentry, 6'8", 330 pounds, Jeff Percy, about the same, and they ate a total of the winner ate 4 hot dogs.
4.
So yeah, so
including the buns.
Yeah, it's not our specialty.
Okay.
Including the buns. Yeah, they were trying different techniques.
Okay.
So it's definitely not. I'm not going to go with the big guy.
Okay.
Do
you think there could be a surprise contender tomorrow night that comes out of nowhere?
I can't even guess. After that.
But you think you guys will definitely defeat Alabama in the Beef Bowl?
Oh, that's not really what I mean. Not what we're trying to do. It's not our.
Just trying.
It's not our goal.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
Is there something about Alabama that you've learned from watching them that surprised you, given your level of knowledge in early December?
Well, yeah. I mean, when you're early December, you're just kind of looking through the keyhole to see what you've seen on TV. But after really thoroughly studying, I mean, not a lot of weaknesses. Fast, physical football team in the lines, but also in the secondary, at all positions. Fast, athletic, really well coached. They know what they're doing. It's a real combination of supreme athletes that know what they're doing and play well together. It's going to be. We're going to have to play really good. I had a feeling that was the case when I first watched it in early December, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to play good. And if we do, we're gonna have a really good chance to win. If we don't, It's gonna be tough to win.
Jim, you were just talking about some of the fun events you do here. Obviously, you're at Disneyland, you're going to Beef Bowls and stuff like that. Is it hard at all to kind of measure the fun stuff with also intense preparation, or do you think it's good to kind of take your mind off of stuff and things like that?
Jeez, yeah, there's a time to lock in and be full speed mental, and there's time to enjoy. And one thing I noticed about college kids, it's not hard to have fun. They can have fun just being around each other, whatever setting it is. Watching a movie at Disneyland, they enjoy each other's company. It's a team that really does that. Enjoys being around the other players and also their families. It's a really close knit group from all angles.
Is that at all different in the pros? Someone playing there and
not that dissimilar. Just more pro guys have their own families. They kind of head of households, and they got spouses, they got kids, and you expect guys to have to practice and go home to their families. They still have fun.
Chris, you gonna jump on any rides today?
Yeah, as many as I can. Can't do it all in one day.
What are you going for?
Jack wants me to take me to the roller coaster over California Adventure. So that's good. I'll step up and take that one on. Whatever the kids want to do.
It's a very exclusive fraternity of people who have played and coached in the Rose Bowl.
How about that?
Yeah,
that's cool.
You've mentioned your recollection of watching the Rose Bowl. What's your favorite recollection of playing in it or coming here as a player?
That we didn't win. That's the main one. I really wanted to see that was a lifelong goal to win the Rose Bowl. So just thankful to get another crack at it.
Is there a player who's more perfect for Disneyland?
Yeah, that's it. It's probably a tie between Blake, Chris Jenkins, JJ. Yeah, those three strike me as the most perfect for Disneyland. Young at heart, kids at heart. Yeah,
that's cool. You can tell everybody's having a good time there.
Yeah. Smiles say it all.
Your kids having a good time.
They're having a great time.
Have you been to the Rose Bowl since 1986?
Yeah. So I was in attendance for the Texas USC National Championship game. Sat in the stands, and then I was also in the stands for Michigan. I can't remember who they played. They won.
Was it
2003, 4, or 5, right in there?
I'm trying to recall myself.
Yeah.
I would think that I could be a kid. But
might have been the 2004.
Describe the magic of it's almost like a drama to this game. It starts in the bright sunshine.
Yeah.
The sun sets and it gets dark. Talk about the drama that comes from this setting.
Yeah, just the sun setting over the mountains, dusk in the third quarter. You're playing the fourth quarter. It's under the lights. It has that. It's a setting. It's a stage seems to be set for that dramatic fourth quarter.
So that was most always happens. What do you remember most about your game, the game that you played?
Just getting on track. Just struggling to get on track offensively, and started fast, but then I just couldn't keep the momentum. Yeah, I never scored. Got a 2-point play. It's not much production after that.
Second half wasn't what you wanted.
Yeah.
That was my first round.
Yeah, it was a struggle. Regrets, and great to have a chance to another crack at it.
Jim, you guys played Alabama and Nick Saban to start the decade in the Citrus Bowl. Since then, a lot of success Big Ten championships, playoff appearances. Where do you think since that game, that loss to Nick Saban, where do you think the youth grown as a coach?
I don't know. I don't really have that ready list, in front of me. I think, like anything when it comes to a team, it's 1,000 little things that add up to make all the difference. And everybody wants to win one thing, but it never really is. It's all those things a lot of people think are the little things or the minutiae. But it's all those things that add up to make all the difference.
Jim, I'm sorry if you've been asked this already, but when you think of Jalen Milroe, what's the first thing that comes up?
It's like a real polished Alex Orange. And understanding that the athletic skill set, the playmaking ability, just the ability to extend plays, make plays, and he's really you can see the volume of the work and how it's progressed. It's really impressive.
Do you see Alex maybe turning into something like Jalen for you guys?
I do. It's like, yes, I do.
Maybe next year? 2020, 24, 25?
Yeah, I mean, we've seen it before our eyes right now with Alex Orji. And it scares me a little bit that Jalen Milroe would be as athletic as Alex Orji. Alex is like the most scariest athletic guy on our whole team, so okay, that's a little scary, but Alex has just grown and grown right before our eyes. I mean, it's always been a confident person. He's always been smart, has his wits about him, but it's just you can see it grow and grow. I mean, come up to you, start a conversation, stick the hand out. How you doing, coach? Just it's before our eyes. We've seen him come, from a really good place, to where he's at right now, and yeah, excited to turn Alex loose. I think he'll be right in the battle next year for sure. Depending on what JJ does. It's fun to think about.
Jim, how much of his confidence has come from getting into these games, these last few games, when you have the game on the line and being able to take part in it?
Yeah, there's some Monday scrimmages that he's just dominating. So the Monday young guy scrimmage, there's some plays he's made. I just say, start making a highlight tape, Alex. If you want to feel good about yourself, start putting these on a highlight tape. And I told the rest of the players, make yourself a highlight tape. If you ever get down on yourself, you can always refer back to your highlight tape. But we got some highlights of AO, we call them AO now, that are really, really good. I mean, like throws, 80-yard runs, stuff.
You have not had a lot of throws. Talk about that element.
He's ready. He's ready to throw the ball. He really is. When I told him to put on his highlight film from right before Christmas, running to his left, he threw a ball. I mean, very few people could ever pull off. Yeah, you might want to see that one.
How deep was it?
I said, put that on your highlight tape. If you ever get down, just feel good about yourself. Some people can do like 19 things right and then one thing wrong, and they get down on themselves. I mean, I'm the opposite. I could do 19 things wrong and one thing right. I'll celebrate. So I see Alex coming along that way too.
How deep was that throw that caught your eye?
It was about 45 in the air, but on a dead rope, on the run. From where he threw it, probably just 3/4 of the field to right to the boundary. Crow flies, I'd say about 45 yards. About 30 yards from the line of scrimmage.
Jim, I apologize if you've been asked this already, but JJ said that you came to him to talk about his future, and he said he wanted to focus on this game.
Cool.
What would you say to him at this stage, and do you think he's NFL ready?
Oh yeah, I think he's NFL ready. I'm not gonna, like he said, he wanted to just wait, play the game, single track mind, one track mind, and love it. Let's keep doing that because that's what's got us here.
What would be the advice
What's the advice I will give him?
Yeah.
Well, one track mind right now, actually. So we'll just stay in the here and now. See if we can't dominate this day. But yeah, I can't lie and say I don't think he's NFL ready. I very much think he's NFL ready.
What's on your highlight reel?
One track mind. One
I
track
know your
mind.
highlight reel, and you're not feeling it.
Oh.
What do you want?
I wish I would have made one for myself. I really do. I'm starting with my kids, and Jack, Addie, Johnny, just Katie. Just start a highlight reel when you're young, and then just kind of add to it.
What would be the 77-yard touchdown to Columbus?
That'd be on
In this
Feel
vein,
good. Feel good about that.
did you know? I've waited all year to ask you this. Did you know that you had more career rushing yards than Bo Jackson?
I did know that. That was pointed out. That did make me feel good.
How do you feel?
But it was similar amount of carries too, right?
All right.
We're gonna wrap it up, guys.
What are you trying to say?
Everyone. Appreciate it. We're done now.
Thank you, Jim.
Thanks, Jim. Thanks, Jim.
So you broke the chair.
Not the slouch everybody thought I was.
I would